I will do that. Alrighty, we are recording now. So, okay, you guys, so summer fun and essential oils. I've never really seen a class done like with this title. I just had too many things to share for summer oils, and it's already halfway through summer. So I thought, well, why not just try and combine it all? So if this will go next. Okay, there we go. So what we're going to do tonight is we'll talk about some skincare in the summer. So then I kind of want to touch on some sunscreens and then kind of the toxic stuff of that. So not everything in here is going to be essential oils, but just like health in general. And then post-sun oil remedies, that will be tons of oils, and that's really fun. And then the outdoors, kind of bug bites, things like that. And then talk about some post-party self-care, some of the oils and nutrition and habits after all the summer parties. Just because, you know, there's a lot of them, and we can't avoid everything. So, we'll get started. Let me just fix this. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you, I'm going to move this over so you can see these. So most people think you should not go out in the sun without any sunscreen on. And actually the sun isn't the worst thing ever for you. Sunscreens, one, can be kind of bad, but two, it's really, really good for your skin and for like absorbing vitamin D to be outside for at least 20 or so minutes. Also depending on your skin type, where you are, like for us in Colorado, we're closer to the sun. So you do have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to like fry yourself. But you will absorb so much vitamin D that way, which will obviously help your vitamin D levels, but also calcium levels. So for us women, it's a big deal. And the other thing is with our sunscreens, I just wanted to point this out because I've talked a little bit to people about the EWG. So the EWG is the Environmental Working Group, and they take a lot of household products and just a whole bunch of stuff, and they can score them after they look up all the ingredients in them, where they're coming from, and things like that. And so you can get this little app on your phone that's called the Healthy Living app, and you can literally scan barcodes on the household items you have, anywhere from like obviously skincare to like cleaning stuff. They even on their website have stuff for like food and pesticides and all that kind of stuff. But the reason I wanted to show you guys this is because the idea behind sunscreen is to obviously protect your skin, whereas some of these right here are rated the worst. It's on a 1 to 10 scale. And this one right here, it's hard to read, but this is a Neutrogena SPF 85, and it is one of the more toxic sunscreens that you could put on your skin. And the thing is, too, is your skin absorbs everything. It's your largest organ, and so that's actually very detrimental. And you can even see here, there talks about the UVB and UVA, like balance protection. And it's not even that great. You would want that one to be over here in the green. And so same with a lot of these other ones. Neutrogena honestly can be the worst, which is kind of crazy because they always say it's dermatologist recommended. But the high scores right there can kind of show you that they're actually really bad for your skin. And a lot of the after skin products can be the exact same way. One of the big things you'll want to avoid in them, if you can see them, is this fragrance right here, because those seep in and it messes with your hormones a lot. So there's a lot of other chemicals in them, but that's one I try and stay away from the most, especially if we have essential oils, because we can get yummy smells without the harm. We can actually get some benefits from it. So when you are looking for sunscreen, like I said, fragrance-free, and zinc oxide as the active ingredients are going to be the best. You could DIY your own sunscreen. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't made this one myself. I've heard of people who make it, and it's fine. It works great, but it just takes a little bit of work. So I will just always use my EWG app to look up some of the best ones. And again, this brand right here is the one I use. It's called Alba Botanica. Now, I will say that they do have some of theirs that are in like the 4 or 5 range. And most of the things I use are going to want to be like a 3 or below. And so the ones that I've found to be good from them are the fragrance-free ones. And so those are really low on that one. The other thing is sprays are always going to have more stuff in them because it has to be able to spray. So they have to use different chemicals to do that. Some are going to be okay, but you're just better off using the rub ones if you can. This other one right here is called Beauty Counter. They are a cosmetic, like clean cosmetic company. And so they have really, really good sunscreen as well. So let's get to the oils. I want to share with you some of my favorite post-sun skincare. So even if you do get a little bit burnt, there is plenty that you can do to protect your skin, to keep your tan and not peel. So if you get burnt, or even like your skin's just really, really dry and you want to moisturize it after the sun, so these are going to be your top oils for it. So this one right here, this little picture I have here, Immortelle is a blend that doTERRA makes. And it has all of these different oils in them. So it's really their anti-aging blend, which is amazing. It still makes my skin feel amazing. But it's also really good because of the oils it has in it. It will protect your skin and hydrate your skin a lot. So the number one oil I will always use if I don't have Immortelle is going to be frankincense. Frankincense is super regenerative to your skin, very calming as well. And so it'll help take away some of the sting with the lavender, and even if you're really, really hot, a peppermint too. But then also kind of help protect against the like DNA damage that the sun can do to your skin, and kind of rebuild those cells. And then lavender, like I said, is also very, very calming. It reduces a lot of inflammation. And so when you get burnt, you're going to have some inflammation. And it'll help just recover from blisters or anything like that if you get it. I love putting those two on there. I got burnt when I went back to Florida in May, and we got burnt pretty bad one day. And we used this frankincense and lavender on our skin every day, and probably some geranium, and I'll explain why in a second. But we didn't peel at all. So, and we got to keep our tan. So that's the best part, right? And so the reason I was going to say geranium is because geranium helps like balance the moisture in your skin. So a lot of times, obviously, you need to drink a ton of water as well after you go out in the sun. But it'll help keep that like moisture in your skin so that it can stay hydrated to heal itself as well. So that's why I like geranium. You won't probably find that one as much in all the other things, but I like it because it adds that moisture. Still very healing. It's a flower oil, so it feels nice. Helichrysum is another really, really awesome oil. Again, it's in this Immortelle. And it has a ton of antioxidant properties. So again, it's going to protect your skin. Also regeneration, any pain relief if you have it. And also it's in that DIY sunscreen. So it also blocks some of the sun. And then right here, I just want to touch on really fast Yarrow Pom. Yarrow Pom is a combination doTERRA has of yarrow essential oil with pomegranate seed oil. So like pomegranate seed oil is even like a fat oil you could ingest. And this one right here is extremely moisturizing to your skin. It's super anti-aging as well. I've just loved this oil. So it's just amazing for your skin. You can literally feel it. But it'll also help reduce inflammation, help it heal faster, bring down the burning, stuff like that. So any of these oils, again, like I said, Immortelle is the best way to go. But you can mix any of these oils that work for you. I've used just an unscented lotion after the sun, or you could use grapeseed oil because that's really, really moisturizing your skin, along with jojoba oil. And then some people like coconut oil. Some don't love it, but it's still another oil you could use. And so that's that for skin. If you guys have any questions, be sure to pop them in the chat. The next one I wanted to quick touch on as well is bugs. And bug spray, I will say, is very important because you don't want any of those bug diseases that are all out there these days. And so it is important to have bug spray. And the other thing is, though, is some of those bug sprays can also be just as toxic as the sunscreens. For example, DEET has been said to be a neurotoxin and then a skin irritation. Now, there's different studies that will say that it takes a lot for it to be that way, or it can be detrimental to the environment and stuff. So there's some controversy in the science world about that, but I'm personally just going to steer clear because you just don't want to risk it. So number one oil that I will use is doTERRA's blend called TerraShield. You can get it in this little spray bottle right here that's already in a spray thing, or you can just get this bottle right here. Cool thing is it's really cheap. I think it's like $15. And I have just made TerraShield and then added whatever other oils I've wanted to my own little spray bottle with some coconut oil and a little bit of water. And then you just shake it up every time and spray it on, and it works great. Again, when I went to Florida, there were kind of bugs everywhere, and we used this, and I think I got maybe 1 or 2 bites. So it works super well. I actually found, while I was kind of doing some research, another oil person was talking about different bug sprays and stuff that she's used, but there are tons of different oils you can actually use in this. This one, if you want to take a picture or something, pause the video. You can take a picture of this. This just kind of shows what is going to be the best for like mosquitoes, what oils will be best for that, or fleas or ticks, and if you can use them on kids and stuff like that. But the one that I love is TerraShield and Geranium. Again, I'm just obsessed with geranium maybe. And I mix those two together and it's worked really, really well. So now if you do get bug bites, peppermint and lavender are going to be your best friends. It honestly takes the itch away for me instantly. Mainly peppermint. I put that on first and then I put lavender. And I put both of these pictures on here of the peppermint and the lavender, the oil and then the touch, because either work fine. The touch, anything touch in doTERRA is going to be diluted with coconut oil, just like any other roller bottle would be. So you could use the peppermint roller bottle as well, and it would help just as much. I just think it's easy to like turn the bottle upside down like this and then take it up and you have a little bit of oil on your finger and then put it directly on. It works like a charm for me. Some other oils that would work really, really well for that would be Purify and Roman chamomile, and then basil as well. So Purify actually is another oil you could use in a bug spray. So actually, my next one I probably will do Purify and TerraShield. Purify is again just another, it's called the cleansing blend, just another blend made by doTERRA. Again, I just will really quick reiterate, always dilute with kids. If you have kids around you, touch is what you're going to want to do. Okay, so I think that's about that for those. Here's my favorite. So, like I've kind of mentioned, I had a little bit of a 3-week party thing in May for me. I was in Florida, then I went to Nashville, and then I came home and a couple days later had a friend's wedding that I was in. So it was all the treats, all the party foods, couple drinks here and there. And these, if I wasn't taking some of this stuff, I feel like I would have just keeled over. I'm just all about all this stuff. So I wanted to be able to share it with you guys so that you can still feel really, really good, still making wise decisions and choosing some of the good foods over the others, but while living in life. So the first thing I will say I always say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and I would say a salad a day. Let's take it a little bit a step further. Try and change those up. If you guys need salad dressing recipes or something like that, let me know, because I have a whole document of a couple of them. But you want to keep getting all of your antioxidants in, your nutrients in. When you're kind of not having the best food and drinks and stuff like that, your B vitamins get depleted very, very quickly. And so you'll find a lot of B vitamins in a salad with all those greens, the really good greens, along with a lot of other nutrients that you need to really clear your system out as well. The other thing I will say is always have your water. I have this thing with me 24/7, and make sure it's stainless steel so you can put your oils in it. But adding citrus oils, I'll have those right here too, to your water. Very, very cleansing. And then I like to squeeze a little bit of also like a lemon or orange or something like that. Whichever oil I'm putting in there, squeeze the actual fruit itself in my water. Because when you add like a fruit or something to your water, it sounds funky, but you activate your water, which just means there's other things in your water that your body can absorb the water with. It just helps it absorb water, essentially. And then you get your citrus oils to help you cleanse. I'll come back to this one in just a second. Now this right here, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I will talk about forever. This right here is going to keep you going always, always, always. Help you not get sick in all of those times with all the different things going on, especially in the summer, trips and things like that. You want this Vitality Pack because it'll fill in the gaps for you when you're not eating as well. So this right here, the Microplex, is basically the multivitamin. And it's that plant-based multivitamin that is in the form that your body can actually absorb. It's in the different ratios that's needed for your body. And then it has just a couple like digestive enzymes and things like that to help you, again, absorb it. This right here is your omega-3s with your oils in them. So you get your frankincense, you get some clove, wild orange in those right there to help your immune system, but also to boost your antioxidant levels and keep things moving, like clearing out as well. But the omega-3s will also help your brain, your energy, and recovery. And then this one right here, the Alpha CRS, especially in vacation times, will be your best friend because it is the herbal complex. They call it the cellular vitality complex. So it's all the herbs, again, in there to clear you out, to boost your cellular energy, and to get all that bad stuff out so that you can have all your energy. Keep going. So again, I will talk about this thing probably forever, but that has saved me times a million in all this summer stuff. The other oil that I will rave about too is Zendocrine. Both of these oils together, honestly, I love the taste of them. I put them in my water probably every day, just mainly because I love the taste of them. But Zendocrine is so, so helpful. Again, at cleansing your body. That's the point. It's the detoxification blend. And so if there's some party where you have a couple extra drinks, take these two oils at night, right before you go to bed with a big glass of water. I promise you it will help you so much in the morning. That has will just like honestly start to get all of the alcohol or whatever else was in your system to out quickly. It'll boost your liver so you're not like taking out your liver and get it out through your kidneys as well. And then this right here has some more citrus oils, and grapefruit is one of them. And then peppermint will help as well get it all out. And so those two together are a lifesaver. The other thing I will say about Slim and Sassy is it is the metabolic blend, so it helps curb cravings and then boost your metabolism. So when we're not eating as good as we should be, our body kind of starts to crave those other like carbs, processed foods, that kind of thing. This will help you get back on track. It'll help kind of curb those cravings for carbs or something like that. And then you're drinking more water. If you put this in your water, you're drinking more water, which will also help that as well. So double whammy with Slim and Sassy. And then other one right here is Digestin. So I put this little picture of the Digestin soft gels. Both Zendocrine and Slim and Sassy come in those. If you don't like putting things in your water, you can take them as like a little pill. And this is for anything digestive. This is if you have some funky food at a party or something that it messes with your stomach, or the next day you don't feel as good. This helps with nausea, with, I mean, literally anything digestive. Anything. If you get heartburn from stuff too, this will help. If you have that Digestin oil as well, I would put it topically on your stomach and then rub it. So that'll help a ton. I still take that one every day too, because it also will help with all that crazy food and things that are coming into your body. It can start to break down some of your intestinal lining. And so this oil will help prevent that as well. So again, these are like the 3 other oils I will take like every single day, especially in the summer with times like this. And I already mentioned this as well, the citrus oils. Maybe also I'm obsessed with those. I have them in my water 24/7. Lemon is crazy cleansing. Grapefruit helps with cravings. I mean, all of them really are. So just keep putting them in your water throughout the day. Because there's things that you can do, like these things that will help you kind of offset some of the other things that you might go have fun for later. So it's all about the moderation. And I feel like I'm throwing like a ton of information at you guys. So just take each little bit step by step. If you're wanting to start anywhere and you haven't started with these supplements yet, I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to do so. I've been on plenty of different supplements before, and there's just simply nothing like these ones. Also, the forms that they're all in and the science behind it, never seen anything like it either. So there's my 2 cents on the Vitality Pack. The other thing I'll mention really, really fast is this right here, the copaiba, frankincense, turmeric, pink pepper, and yarrow palm. This is like your ultimate cellular health and antioxidant pill you could make. Doing like 1 drop of each of these will be so preventative for your health. And so again, take each little one. If you're taking the Vitality Pack, you get your frankincense already in here. So you can add just like these things. You could actually put it in just like pour all of these in a bottle itself, a little dropper. That way you don't have to have all your oils all at one time if you wanted to do that. So I think that is all I kind of wanted to share on your party vacation hacks. I will really quick before I let you all go, remind you of the best way to order. So all of us here are going to be members, already have our wholesale account with doTERRA. So obviously simple, you can log in to your doTERRA account. And the best way to do it is create that loyalty rewards order. Now, if you don't remember all of the stipulations and what that means, just let me know. Basically, I can explain it to you again, but basically it's your way to earn points back on every order that you get so that you can get free stuff later. Also a way for you to get a free oil every single month. So anyways, go in and create that. You choose your date that you want it to continue. And then simple as always, just select the skincare, the bug sprays, the health products that you want to do. And then you can either process it now or on the date that you choose. Now we do have a couple days left in June. So if you're wanting to get some stuff now, there is a really, really cool promotion going on this month. If you order 200 PV, you get Balance, Past Tense, and Aroma Touch for free. Those are all tension blends, and they are all amazing. I use Balance. I use probably half a thing of Balance almost every month, I would say. I use that stuff all the time. It's so helpful at bringing emotions down, helping focus. There's been studies that show it like actually makes changes in your red blood cells, and even just by putting it on topically, like on the back of your neck. Past tense, it's just past tense. So like it's the tension blend, past tension really. And that one's great for headaches. Again, if you have a stressful job and you're at a computer all day long or something like that, that is going to be extremely helpful to you. And then Aroma Touch is going to be your massage blend, which goes really, really well with Deep Blue. So any muscle pain, any tightness, soreness, stuff like that, that's what those are going to be good for. So I kind of threw a lot of information at you at a couple different topics, but I do hope that you will choose one or a couple of them that mean the most to you or that you need the most change in. And then you guys will go with that one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this recording and make sure we don't have any questions for anybody else. For those of you who are watching later, let me know if you have any questions. I do have a document that I made for everybody for this class that has some notes so that you guys can see the oils again that we were talking about. And then, so for those of you watching later, it'll be in the comments below the video. And then for everyone who's online now, I will send it to you. So for everybody watching later, we'll see you later. Maybe not.